Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Insider drops troubling concern about Lakers amid playoff questions. The playoffs got off to a rough start for the Los Angeles Lakers. Despite being heavy favorites, the team lost 117-95 to the Minnesota Timberwolves. While it's just one game, there have been some suggestions that the Lakers may not have been as good as their record indicated. The team's best stretch of the season happened just before and the following weeks after the Luka Doncic trade. The team went 20-4 and had the best defense in the NBA during that stretch. However, some people around the NBA think that it had more to do with luck than it did with how they were playing, according to The Athletic's Jovan Buha. A big criticism of the Lakers during their 20-4 stretch, when they had the league's best defense, was that they were getting lucky with shot variance, and that basically, they were allowing a bunch of open threes and teams were not making them, Buha said on his YouTube channel. Buha noted that he didn't think the criticism was fair, but it is what he was hearing from others around the NBA. The Lakers' defense was atrocious against the Timberwolves as they seemed incapable of slowing them down. They'll have to be a lot better if they want to get back on track. The Timberwolves are no strangers to being the underdog in a major playoff series and pulling off a surprise win. They did it last year against the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers can't take Minnesota lightly. Head coach J.J. Redick credited the Timberwolves' physicality as a big reason why they were able to outplay Los Angeles. They're one of the best teams in basketball, Redick told reporters after the loss. It's not to say our guys weren't ready to withstand a playoff-level basketball game. We were mentally ready. I thought our spirit was right. I thought even when they made runs, our huddles were great. The communication was great. I'm not sure physically we were ready, if that makes sense. And really, when they started playing with a lot of thrust and physicality, we just didn't respond to meet that. The Lakers aren't known for being a very physical team, but they can't allow the Timberwolves to push them around again. Though the Lakers got outclassed in Game 1, it's far too early for them to panic. During their championship run in 2019-20, they lost Game 1 in each of their 3 series in the Western Conference playoffs. LeBron James is known to like to feel out a team in Game 1 before he has his best output. He doesn't appear too concerned about the loss. Maybe it took us one playoff game to now get a feel for it and know what type of intensity, the type of physicality is going to be brought to the game, James told reporters after the game. But that's just the way they play. So we should be more than prepared for that on Tuesday night. Going down 0-2 at home could be a disaster for the Lakers, so Tuesday might be a must-win game for them. Donte DiVincenzo takes subtle jab at Knicks after Timberwolves beat Lakers. Donte DiVincenzo sent a message to the New York Knicks, his former team, after he helped the Minnesota Timberwolves take a 1-0 lead against the favored number 3 seed Los Angeles Lakers. In an interview with The Athletic, DiVincenzo revealed he watched the first half of the Knicks' Game 1 win over the Detroit Pistons. I watch it from a different point of view now, DiVincenzo, who had 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists in 2,400 hours 33 of playing time, told The Athletic afterward. I'm watching my boys hoop, but I'm also watching from the basketball perspective. What did me and Julius bring that maybe they're missing? Or what did KAT have here, with the Timberwolves, where we implement something different? So, obviously, you have a chip on your shoulder, and you wish them the best. But at the same time, you also want to send a message. We're over here, and we're focused on winning as many games over here as possible. And KAT's in the same position as us. Send a message to the Timberwolves. It's natural. DiVincenzo watched the Knicks struggle in the opening half against the Pistons. He missed the Knicks' 21-0 run that ripped the hearts out of the Pistons for the come-from-behind win. Karl-Anthony Towns went berserk in the second half to finish with 21 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists with 4 steals and 2 blocks. Towns shot an ultra-efficient 10 of 14 from the field. He provided the Knicks what they lacked in the playoffs when Randle was in New York: efficiency and star power next to Jalen Brunson. DiVincenzo also missed Cam Payne's second-half heroics, sparking the Knicks' second-half comeback. Payne finished with 14 points and a game-high +23 in a spark plug role which DiVincenzo filled admirably that made him a fan favorite in New York last year. While DiVincenzo is still keeping tabs on his former team, he and Julius Randle have also found their groove with their new team. They helped the Timberwolves finish with a strong 17-4 record in their last 21 games to punch the 6th seed. DiVincenzo averaged 13.1 points on 44.8% three-point shooting, 3.5 assists, 3.5 rebounds and 1.1 steals during this span. On the other hand, Randle produced 18.2 points, 6.8 rebounds, and 5.2 assists while shooting 52.3% from the field and 39.8% from deep. Then they dominated the Lakers in Game 1 of their playoff series. Randle contributed 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists in the Timberwolves' 117-95 rout of the Lakers, his first playoff game since missing the Knicks' postseason run last year. The Towns-Randle/DiVincenzo trade was initially judged as great for the Knicks and bad for the Timberwolves. But as the Timberwolves continue to look like a contender with the former Knicks duo, the trade is beginning to look like a win-win. 6 players scored 9 or more points in their Game 1 win, showcasing the Timberwolves' newfound depth, which they did not have last year in their top-heavy offense led by Anthony Edwards and Towns. Jaden McDaniels led the team in scoring with 25. Naz Reid, who was having a breakout season following Towns' departure, added 23, while Edwards finished with 22. DiVincenzo takes pride in how the Timberwolves are coming along just at the right time. The beautiful thing about this team is that when Jaden has a night like tonight, you keep it rolling with Jaden, DiVincenzo said. When Naz has a night like tonight, you keep it rolling with Naz. Mike can have a night. I can have a night. Julius can have a night. Most teams don't have that. Most teams have your top 2-3 guys who may have a night. But here, we have 8 guys who can have a night. It's a different dynamic with Julius and I. For starters, you've got 2 people who you can throw at the other team. But also, you have 2 different types of guys. I think our makeup with Julius and I here is that we blend in well with them. We can have any 8 guys guard Luka. I'm not saying you're going to stop him. I'm just saying you have 8 guys to throw bodies at him, and it's a full 48-minute game. When you have 8 guys, you can just keep funneling them in. We're in shape. We're conditioned. And we want that challenge. It's that depth which the Knicks missed in the regular season and nearly led to an embarrassing Game 1 loss until Payne bailed them out. Magic Johnson sent a stern message to Lakers and J.J. Redick after Game 1 loss. Earvin Magic Johnson has a very unique Twitter presence. For those who don't spend obscene amounts of their life interacting digitally, you might not know this, but you can absolutely read a person through what they say digitally. Sure, you may miss markers you get from face-to-face interactions, but you get some other things in return. The thing with typing your thoughts is that they come slower. If you choose to take it, you have ample time to go back, reframe, and even dismiss messages you're going to send to the other person. Sometimes you can take great care. Other times you just fire off nonsense. Usually there's a difference in how these things are formatted or whether certain online slang is included. But really, people develop a digital personality that is quite different from their in-person one. And I'd argue that's as much the real version of a person as anything else is. Anyways, that brings us to Magic Johnson. When talking about basketball, his digital persona is about 99% of the time cheering on the Los Angeles Lakers. He will tweet things like this: "Great win by the Lakers tonight." The ball going in more often for the Lakers than for the Hornets proved to be the deciding factor. It's tough to give up both Anthony Davis and a first-round pick, which you can use to draft players, but I think I approve of the Luka Doncic trade. I think LeBron might be older than me. He's quite jovial, discusses things right on face level, and just loves the Lakers. There's nothing wrong with that. And you, fan? What do you think about Magic Johnson's situation? Write to us in the comments.